Man is least himself when he talks in his own person. Give him a mask, and he will tell you the truth. There is only one thing in life worse than being talked about, and that is not being talked about. There are only two tragedies in life. One is not getting what one wants, and the other is getting it. A dreamer is one who can only find his way by moonlight, and his punishment is that he sees the dawn before the rest of the world. To love oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance. Children begin by loving their parents. After a time they judge them. Rarely, if ever, do they forgive them. Between men and women there is no friendship possible. There is passion, enmity, worship, love, but no friendship. I can resist everything except temptation. Ambition is the last refuge of the failure. When the gods wish to punish us, they answer our prayers. Education is an admirable thing, but it is well to remember from time to time that nothing that is worth knowing can be taught. Art is the most intense mode of individualism that the world has known. Success is a science. If you have the conditions, you get the result. I have the simplest tastes. I am always satisfied with the best. The only way to get rid of temptation is to yield to it. I can resist everything but temptation. Work is the curse of the drinking classes. America is the only country that went from barbarism to decadence without civilization in between. Conversation about the weather is the last refuge of the unimaginative. A gentleman is one who never hurts anyone's feelings unintentionally. It is better to be beautiful than to be good. But it is better to be good than to be ugly. All women become like their mothers. That is their tragedy. No man does. That's his. Life is never fair, and perhaps it is a good thing for most of us that it is not. The moment you think you understand a great work of art, it's dead for you. Moderation is a fatal thing. Nothing succeeds like excess. We are all in the gutter, but some of us are looking at the stars. One of the many lessons that one learns in prison is that things are what they are and will be what they will be. He has no enemies, but is intensely disliked by his friends. I never travel without my diary. One should always have something sensational to read in the train. The old believe everything, the middle-aged suspect everything, the young know everything. Who, being loved, is poor. The truth is rarely pure and never simple. I choose my friends for their good looks, my acquaintances for their good characters, and my enemies for their intellects. A man cannot be too careful in the choice of his enemies. Society exists only as a mental concept. In the real world there are only individuals.